Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Good evening, meteorologist Anna Maslowski here with your check-in on the weather, talking about those raging wildfires that are out west as well as in parts of Canada. Now, I don't know if you could see it behind me. We have that milky haze that we could see. It's 360 degrees around. Very interesting. We don't get this too often here in central New York State. And what's interesting is that it actually affected the color of the sunset last evening as well as the moon last night. Now, make sure you're checking the sunset this evening because the smoke is still sticking around, so you could see how it's going to be affecting the sunset tonight as well as the moon, the change in the color there. So make sure you can see if you could spot it. If you do have any pictures from that, make sure you are sending it here to Eyewitness News. We would love to see those photos. Now, the smoke was able to extend further down to the surface, which actually affected our air quality. We had an air quality alert that was issued across New York State for today. It's extending until tonight when it expires at midnight. Now, this isn't going to be affecting all individuals. It's just for groups that are sensitive, such as young children, as well as those that are suffering from respiratory diseases, as well as asthma, heart diseases, things like that. Now, as we head into tonight, we're going to start to see that smoke move off, especially tomorrow afternoon when a cold front moves through. That's going to be sweeping that smoke off to the east, and we should be mainly clear there. Now, back to you, Colleen.
Thanks, Dan. We are waiting now on that front to come through. That'll be swinging through the area tomorrow, still off to our north and west at the moment right now. And apparently my clicker's dead. So let me go grab a new one while I head over to the green screen for you. There's that front. We got it. It is just north and west of the area right now. That's the front that'll be kicking out that smoke tomorrow, but it's also kicking up some nasty thunderstorms for us right now. Check out all the lightning here just west of north and west of Syracuse, headed towards Oneida Lake. There is hail indications here with this storm that is heading in, and it is warned a severe thunderstorm at the moment. We're expecting the highest risk for some flooding here to be in the northern part of Oneida County today, that Ava, Westernville area that got hit yesterday. So we do have a flash flood watch. This will be in effect until 2 a.m. tonight. Stay inside while these storms roll through. They're pretty dangerous with some high winds, and if you live in a flood-prone area, be ready to take action tonight should flooding develop. Again, we're most concerned up in the northern part of Oneida County around the Ava, Westernville, Delta Lake area. But some slow-moving thunderstorms could cause water issues elsewhere as well. Now, we're sitting in the low 80s right now. Our dew point temperatures are in the mid-60s. And when the dew point gets above 60, that's when it starts to feel muggy. So we're feeling muggy right now. A little bit of a breeze as those storms are moving in. And later tonight, we'll get down into the 50s in the North Country, low 60s for the rest of us. And tomorrow will be nice and warm once again. A little bit more mild than we were today, but mid-70s in the Mohawk Valley tomorrow afternoon, not bad. 60s in the North Country, so starting to feel a little bit below normal actually tomorrow. Now you see, once this line of strong thunderstorms moves through for us later on this evening, we'll be pretty quiet after that, maybe a stray shower, but things will be very quiet into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we're looking at a few widely scattered showers. These are going to be kind of hit and miss, very spotty during the first half of the day. Tomorrow into the early afternoon, but later in the day, by this time tomorrow, we'll be drying out and clearing out for a nice quiet night overnight tomorrow night. And as we get into here on Thursday, we'll hold on to the nice mild weather. Plenty of sunshine there for your Thursday afternoon and evening. Really, really nice. One of the better days of the week there, Thursday, if you ask me. Now, tomorrow's UV index will be a little bit lower, about a 5, but sunburn still possible in as little as 30 minutes. So tonight we've got these strong thunderstorms moving through. Make sure you stay indoors as those roll through, and we'll have that flood watch in effect until midnight. Tomorrow we're a little bit more mild, high temperatures in the mid-70s. We'll see those few kind of hit or miss showers in the first half of the day, drying out in the second half of the day. Tomorrow night we get down into the 50s for the first time in quite a while, so really comfortable, good sleeping weather for the next several nights. We're still mild in the mid-70s for Thursday, Friday, and then bumping it up to around 80 for the weekend. Still does look like Saturday is going to be the better of the 2 weekend days. You're planning your outdoor activities. Showers back in the forecast by the time we get to Sunday, Monday, and it looks like we'll be pretty normal next week. Lower 80s there. Rachel, did you happen to notice that smoke in the sky? Did you see the moon last night?
I did. Yeah, that reddish orange. Definitely spooky, and it's a reminder of like just how powerful wildfires are. It's
and how
scary
far
stuff.
it can travel, and the fact that it's so thick all the way out here is crazy.
Is. Yeah, I just want it gone, don't you?
Tomorrow, most of it's getting kicked out, at least for a little while.
Love it. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, New York State.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Most of the thunderstorms have cleared the area tonight. We do still have some lightning and rain falling in the Oneonta area, but other than that, pretty quiet. We'll see just a small isolated sprinkle here and there through the night tonight. But look at this line of storms as it came through earlier on today. Lots of lightning, pockets of heavy rain, and we had a lot of damaging wind gusts with this round of storms as well. You can see each one of these tree icons here represents an official report into the National Weather Service of a tree down. Many of those on wires, one even on a car as well. One particularly strong storm here went through Camden, down through Rome and Utica, and all the way over to Little Falls, doing most of the damage tonight. We still have a couple thousand people without power, but crews are out in mass trying to get that back on tonight. And this was the scene in Holland Patton. Chris sent me this photo. Thank you, Chris. You can see the wires here, the tree taking down wires there, leading to power outages around the area. And if you have a weather photo you'd like to send me, please do. I really appreciate them. You can send it to weather@cnyhomepage.com or find me on social media. Always appreciate it, but especially on nights like tonight where we have the storm damage. So please do send those my way. Now, as we get into tomorrow, or before we get into tomorrow, one last thing on the flooding. We do have a flood warning, just one in effect for tonight. This includes the Morris area here in Otsego County, and that is because of the possibility of some localized flash flooding there. This area is still recovering from the flooding we saw back on Saturday. Try to avoid this area if you can, and just remember, if you come across a flooded road, do not attempt to drive over it. Turn around, don't drown. This is a live look outside right now. Dark out there. The fog has lifted for the moment, but we still have the smoke up in the higher atmosphere. Very, very thick over New York State today. You notice it adding that hazy, milky look to the sky, making the sun look pretty funky in the morning and the evening. And you'll see on the smoke forecast here into tomorrow morning, still pretty thick over the state. But watch as the day goes on tomorrow. That's going to get pushed out to sea. We should start to see our blue sky returning and a nice sunset in here for tomorrow night. Now, we're already in the mid-60s right now. Winds are calm at the moment. This is the calm after the storm. Very muggy out there. Temperature's not going to get much lower. 63 the low in Utica, 61 in Cooperstown tonight, 58 in Old Forge. And tomorrow going to be a bit more mild. We'll only get into the 60s and 70s tomorrow in the afternoon. So nice and comfortable there, and that trend continues through the end of the week. You'll see here on the Futurecast as we roll it forward tonight, not a lot going on, maybe a sprinkle, but we have a couple of scattered showers in here tomorrow morning. These are going to be very hit or miss, widely scattered. Still dealing with these in the early afternoon, but notice as we get into the late afternoon and evening, we clear out. That'll be a nice calm evening tomorrow, beautiful sunset, and the moon nearly full. It'll be full at the end of the week. Here on Thursday morning, we are nice and sunny, and we'll have a nice quiet day there on Thursday. Mild again with some nice quiet weather, a nice reprieve from the rain. A couple of dry days there to recover. So we may see a stray shower tonight, otherwise quiet down into the lower 60s. And tomorrow, mid-70s in the afternoon, a few showers in the first half of the day, then nice and quiet and clearing out for us in the second half of the day. Really nice on Thursday, starting off in the 50s in the morning, so nice and cool, mid-70s in the afternoon. Same for Friday as well. Friday, we do have a very small chance of a stray shower, so watch for that. Keep a close eye on that forecast there if you have outdoor plans. Saturday looks nice, though. Highs will be around 80 this weekend, and we do have another chance of showers, it looks like, around for the end of the weekend and into early next week as well. But much quieter here going forward over the next couple of days. We could use it after this never-ending rounds of storms we've been seeing for the past few weeks.
Yeah, smoke, storms, we had it all in the last 24 hours. I'm looking forward to quiet weather.
I could use
for
it
sure. Thanks a lot, Colleen. And Eyewitness Sports is coming back right after the break.